Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are here, that means you're going to listen to me rant about my favorite books and sometimes not so favorite books. But today I'm going to feature my most recent book haul and some book mails I received and some merch. So let's get started. But before that, for question of the day, you will tell me about your villain origin story. For me, it would be someone wrongs me and I go seeking revenge because I am a petty person. I hold grudges till the end of my life. So, since I'm that kind of person, it makes sense. So first book. Now, The Hating Game by Thorne. I have been hearing about it for a long time, and then a little birdie told me that there is a movie adaptation of this book, and so I'm excited. Plus, it's office romance and enemies to lovers and close proximity and literally everything. Literally most of my favorite tropes. And here it says nemesis, noun, a long-standing rivalry, an arch enemy, a person's undoing, Joshua Templeman. So I am very excited to meet Joshua, if you know what I mean. And then the New York Times says charming, self-deprecating, quick-witted and funny. So I'm just gonna believe New York Times. Like, you better not disappoint me. And then this is one of those Booksta made me buy it kind of books for me from a local book fair. The Guest List by Lucy Foley and #1 Sunday Times bestseller. So I don't usually read thrillers, but I thought since everybody is talking about this book, maybe something about it is, good. Would interest me. But I can't promise you I will be reading this soon because I'm in that rom-com mood. Like last October, I remember I was in my fantasy fiction mode. This time it's cutesy romance with discreet covers. And here it says each has a secret, each has a motive. Of the windswept Irish coast, guests gather for the wedding of the year. I guess. Oh, it starts with a party, it will end in a murder. So, right up my alley. And then this is, I'm conflicted. I looked it up on Goodreads. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. It either has 1-star reviews or 5-star reviews. Like there is no in between. You are either going to hate it or you're going to love it. And Ali Hazelwood says magical, delightful, utterly one of a kind. And if you don't know, I would believe anything that comes out of her mouth. This woman, total. Ali Hazelwood, author of The Love Hypothesis, which is basically the book that made me choose science stream for my career. Don't let my parents know that I chose a science. I selected the science field just because I read a book about it. A book that had women in STEM. And this is Twisted Love by Huang, also from my local bookstore. Do you really want to know why I bought this book? Because people say there is a rich billionaire, there is a billionaire and the guy is hot, which is like the reason I buy books. Like I have not read a non-fiction book in 3 years. yes, 3 weeks, whatever. So, about twisted love anime, I don't know. I see reels on Instagram all the time. So, also I tried to buy this from Amazon, but I had to unfortunately return it twice because the print was very not so good, and I don't know if I'm going to love it. Sorry, if this disappoints me, it will be very sad because I have high expectations about it. And here it says he has a heart of ice, but the tagline is he has a heart of ice, but for her he'd burn the world. Like, okay. And this Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the third wheel. Now this the Wimpy Kid series, it was my major comfort read through high school. And I don't know if you know this, but this book is very funny, and every time I pick up one books from this series, I think, okay, maybe now it wouldn't be very funny. I mean, humor has its limit. But no, Jeff Kinney said not today, guys. It's I mean, no, the Diary of a Wimpy Kid book has ever disappointed me. So, I mean, this is going to be a 5-star. I can guarantee it. Now this it is by an Indian author, Tone of Love by Isha Dutta. I got it from Amazon, and I don't know. I mean, Goodreads says it's nice, so for once I'm going to believe them. They also told me Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard was amazing, but it was cruel and heartbreaking, and I'm never going to put myself through that book again. So I don't know if I should trust Goodreads or not. But either way, I got this. So, and then this I bought it from Chapter One stores. Now it took a very long time for this to reach my hands, but I'm going to say worth it because the print is very pretty, and also they give you a cute bookmark which says it's time for pumpkin spice and witchy vibes. October season, yeah. And it says 5 books to read this fall. Babel, The Kiskers, Bayron Sterling, Carrie Soto is back, Taylor Jenkins Reid. It starts with us, Colin Hoover, and tomorrow, Gabriel Zevin. I don't think I would read that book. But this is very pretty. And the most overhyped book, I mean, The American Roommate Experiment. Bookstagram has been dying over it. Like, one day Elena Armas announces that she is going to write another book, and it's based off Lucas Martin and Rosie, and the entire fan base goes crazy. Like, I was like, yeah, maybe I should do it too. And it says sometimes love just needs a little inspiration. And I bet it needs more than that. But okay. Oh, this also has Ali Hazelwood's recommendation. Elena Armas is the undisputed queen of slow burn, steamy, delicious, swoony rom-coms. Reading The American Roommate Experiment was some of the best spent hours of my life. Okay, I'm going to take her word for it. But still, I mean, the Spanish Love Deception was amazing, but I may or may not. The ending wasn't satisfying. Okay, give me that. And then The Deal by L. Kennedy. So, do I need to talk about this book? Everybody says it's nice, and the Garrett Graham guy is very amazing. So, I mean, if he's amazing in the department that matters, then who am I to deny myself that satisfaction of reading? Yeah, I hope my parents are listening to this. Oh, she's about to make a deal with a college bad boy. I'm reading this. And it's going to be oh so good. Oh, this. So, my prediction 5 stars. And then I got this, Orienting an Indian in Japan by Pallavi Iyer. It was mailed to me by HarperCollins, and thank you, HarperCollins. I mean, I love ebooks, and who doesn't? So this is about Pallavi Iyer documenting her life during her stay in Japan, and okay, I like this very much, and I read like 3 or 4 chapters, and it's been so enriched. Like, I didn't think my knowledge about Japan is like movies and very little books and some fantasy books, but fantasy isn't like reading a book only about the Japanese. And did you know the Japanese mended broken pottery with gold dust? Like, yeah. And 6-year-olds in Japan go to school by themselves. Like, I am a grown-up person. Like, I'm 20. My parents, my father still drops me at college. So I can't imagine as a 6-year-old traveling through a maze of metro to go to school. But Pallavi says Japan does it, which is amazing. Like, go to Japan. When is India going to learn such things? I mean, we have our good things, good stuff. And then I received these 2 posts from, one is from Mandy Lynn, she's the author of Let Rubble Fall, and this one is from Bella Roth, author of Blood Mercy, and I love both the books, and we're going to open it. Oh, it also has Hesperus Rose, something from the book. Can you see? Oh. This is Cassia and Leo from Blood Mercy, and I read the first book, and Leo didn't have beard in book 3, which is book 1, which is good. Like, maybe he grows it later. And here at the back it says, Shreya, thank you for being an ambassador. Bella Roth. I love you too. And from Mandy Lynn, it is like a mini backpack, and of Let Rubble Fall. It has these stickers, they're cute, and then this, I don't know what this is, it's a cute pin, and then a signed booklet, and then her card. So that's it for now. And for the bad advice, I mean, you can't expect good advices from me. Like, have you seen me? Yeah, so bad advice would be to stay away from the bad guys, unless, of course, we're talking about Aaron Warner from Shatter Me. In which case, you will not stay away from him. You will cling to him like a spider monkey. Thank you.